whether black or white, this coronavirus is very serious. You don't know black or white. So everybody has to protect yourself by the virus till everything will be okay. Prevention is better than cure. Everybody, Okasa TV, love you
all. Watch Okasa TV on YouTube.
This is Okasa TV. Keep watching.
Keep on watching Okasa TV. Stay tuned for the best. Thank you.
Keep on watching Okasa
TV. Anaraga Rogi Akasa Satul Sata. Adios. Steam, the king of stage, the greatest, and a live performance. Raga Rogi. Bigging up Okasa TV. I'm out. Adios.
The Okasa, we are here for COVID-19, coronavirus. My brothers and sisters, this sickness is not a joke. And I want black people to take this serious. Don't believe yourself and don't think your faith. It's good to have faith. Anyway, greetings once again. Now we are in Maryland. In American state. So, one of the sisters is going to advise you about this sickness.
I would like to reach out to the African community, especially in Maryland.
In American Maryland.
I would like to, first of all, to applaud all of you who are working with the COVID-19 patients and all those who are working at the front line, like myself, and the risks that are involved in trying to take care of the sick, especially our brothers and sisters, our African brothers and sisters and African Americans and everyone else. So I wanted to applaud you for that, and I do want to emphasize on the fact that please do take all these protective measures very seriously. It's quite important. All right, the second thing that I want to say is this, I want to address is this. It just came to my knowledge that we lost an African brother not too long ago. And this is, I think, the third or fourth death that I've heard that's coming from Maryland. Now, a few of them I know for a fact, some of them were directly associated with COVID-19 and others are not. But I do also understand that the African community are doing something and it's gone viral. And I just want to educate you a little bit. As a physician, I understand that it's important that you do whatever.
Let me take off Mankorota this thing. The woman speaking from Maryland is a physician, a professional nurse, and I don't want to say anything. I want you people to know that you have to protect yourself. I'm using this to prove to you that even me, the brother of God, I'm trying to follow the rules of the government in UK here. That's why you see the mask. So let's listen to our sister properly. Let's see.
That you do whatever it takes to protect yourselves and your children and your households. However, I do not want my brothers and sisters to make themselves more vulnerable to this COVID-19. Now, I know there's a bunch of concoctions going out there. People mixing all the garlic and ginger and everything you can think
Too
of,
much
and
of
they're
everything
drinking
is
these
bad.
things. Now, this is a traditional antibiotics.
That's right.
If most of you know this, that is what it is, which is very synonymous to the pharmacological antibiotics. Now, the thing is, you don't just take antibiotics even when you're not sick. We prescribe this to patients when there's an infection, when they're sick. And after they're done with their course of antibiotics, they are taken off. And if they need to go into another course of antibiotics, there's a reason why we suggest that you take the second course of antibiotics with the yogurt called probiotics. This is to help you to regenerate your good bacteria. Now, there are two kinds of bacteria in every body.
That's right.
There's the good bacteria and the bad bacteria.
That's right.
So what the good bacteria does is it helps you to fight infections. It helps you to fight the bad bacteria. What antibiotic does is it kills all kinds of bacteria, both the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. So that's the same thing that these concussions do as well. They kill all bacteria, even the good ones that are supposed to help you to fight off infections. So you can see that if you are taking these concussions, which are very acidic,
That's right.
and you're taking it every day, once, two, 3 times a day, you are ridding yourself from the good bacteria, not just the bad bacteria, from the good bacteria, and you're making your immunity very vulnerable. So you don't even have the good bacteria to fight
make
the
you
bad bacteria
vulnerable.
when they do come. Now let's talk about how this is related to COVID-19. If you have the infection, it's like an infection like anything else. So your body has to fight it off.
That's right.
But if you have removed both the good bacteria and the bad bacteria in the process of drinking this concoction that I make with garlic and ginger and I don't know what else is added in these mixtures, but you're making yourself very vulnerable. You are making yourself immunocompromised. And so you don't want to do that, because when you are really exposed to COVID-19 or any other bacteria, you don't have a fighting chance. So instead of trying to help yourselves, you're doing more harm than good. Okay, now I'm not saying that do not do the concussions, but if you can do it once or twice a week
That
on
makes
days
sense.
that you are indoors, and then you try to get probiotics, what you'll be doing is this: you just be flushing out the bad bacteria, but you'll be living and making your immune system robust with the probiotics, and just taking these concussions just 1 or 2 times a week. So please, Agent, I felt very compelled to make this recording because it saddens me to hear that in the process of trying to protect ourselves and doing everything
It's not
possible we
easy.
can
It's
to
not
protect ourselves from this COVID-19, a lot of my African fellows out there are doing more harm than good. And that is making you more vulnerable to this bacteria. And this is very detrimental.
That's
It's
right.
making you very vulnerable to this virus. And this behavior is very
That's
detrimental.
good.
So please, I beg of you, take your concoctions maybe once or twice a week. But please do take it with probiotics so that you're making your immunity robust. Take vitamin C so that you're making your immunity robust. Take vitamin C. Eat right. Eat vegetables and fish. Exercise as much as you can. Take zinc
Thank you
tablet.
very much, Princess. Next time you say you're going to send me the video, so when you send the video, please mention your name. And I want people to know that I'm going to give you a benefit of the doubt. One of our brother in Nigeria who think he's herbalist or the garlic can solve this problem, and let's see what happened to the brother when he's doing Then in children are giving fans. They are giving the man a fans. Watch. This is garlic. Is the one is, mashing it in the pail. After that, we all will see how this thing end.
That's why you feel under the heat.
This is fantastic.
He say it's fantastic, man. Let's see how this man end. Bele. I'm very sorry, but this is what happened to the Nigeria lady. For me, I believe in dosage. Black people, our medicines, we don't have dosage. Let's go for a commercial break. Okasa TV.
Zeba tea from Ghana. Cleanse and purify. Directions of how to use it. Warren Weka. Boil the herbs with 2 teacups of water. Reduce to 1 or half depending on the dosage of use. Use it once. Drink the tea warm. Early morning on an empty stomach if you like. After drinking the tea, eat fresh orange and the effect of the tea will be 15 to 20 minutes. Your whole body system will be cleansed and purified against all sicknesses. If you want to stop the effect, drink a fizzy drink and eat dry toast. Warning, not to be used by a pregnant woman. Contact Mr. John All Is Well on +44 74 04 6 111 +44 74 04 6 111. Zeba tea from Ghana. Cleanse and purify.
This is a serious message from Okasa TV. Brothers and sisters, wherever you come from, whether black, white, Indian, Asian, this sickness, coronavirus, don't know. Even the people who even involved is killing them. And this sickness is not just a common sickness. So please, I beg of you, I want you to protect yourself. Thank you very much.